Everybody should be. Put them at. Yeah, we good. Oh yeah. I gotta get that defensive audible. It's gonna be that defense. Sam Blitz too there. Sam Blitz. Which one is better? See if Overplus has anything else. Probably run it sync. Full sync, maybe not. Run that sync. 4-3 over. What's good, Javi? Shit. Ugh. Let's get it started. You know, these last few games I've been playing, bro, it's like everybody wants to spam that mud defense. And I'm just making it look silly. And they don't want to get out of it, you know? It's like they don't know how to play defense. It's like they just stay in it and keep doing it. And I keep torching it and they keep staying in it. Like, bro, get out of it. Better learn how to play some defense.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to
in it
South
to
Florida
win it.
at Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. The excitement brewing here in
This
South
should be interesting.
Florida. A moment ago, the Dolphins starters were introduced to this home crowd. They're fired up as well as they get set to match up with the Las Vegas Raiders. Here's the former
Every time I play someone that plays with the Dolphins, it's usually a good game. So, again, I got to play smart. And watch out for that little fucker right there, number 19. Oh, watch out for his ass. I think they got decent corners. They should have a decent pass rush, not like extreme, but decent. They got Shaq Lawson.
For the first time here with Matt Breida. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, second and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Tua going to hand this one to Breida. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. He's obviously a bit of a shorter running back. Sometimes when he goes up the middle like that, he gets lost in there, and then he pops out for 10, 20 yards.
I actually asked NFL linebackers if that was true. Do you actually lose sight of some of the smaller running backs? And all of them confirmed that that could be a problem. Think of it this way. 2 of the top running backs in NFL history, Emmitt Smith, Barry Sanders, both 5'10".
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. He's coming,
This is
good D, let's go.
Play will go nowhere, losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That one good for 13 and a Dolphin first down.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
In on the stop defensively, Raekwon McMillan. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Here's Tagovailoa to
oh, good shit, Beasley!
Traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 28, and his guys are going to get the
dumbass thought I was in a cover 3.
Yard line. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure, but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. From the gun, it's Carr. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Carr. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. They do get 12, but they'll be marked short. And that leads to a 4th down. So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. 4th down. They do go for it. It's Carr.
Oh my God,
Heavy
he
traffic
blitzed.
and it's intercepted. Picked off by Eric Rowe. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over.
Blue there. Check 24, check 24.
On 1st down, here's Breida. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain, so you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
On 2nd down, a run with Breida. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Give him 16 yards on the play. And the Dolphins are going to get a fresh set of downs. 2nd quarter from Miami. It's the Dolphins with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. 2nd quarter from Miami. It's the Dolphins with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. They run with Breida. And he'll get about 5 here as he'll take this down inside the 20-yard line.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Here's Breida. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11.
Keep running with him, bro.
7 yards there and a 1st down.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Now it's Breida. And he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. On the handoff, this is Breida.
Good D.
Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
Mike, 53. Mike, don't say nothing. Check, 53 is Mike. Check, 53 is Mike. Take care. Let's go. And we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53.
Now Tua. They'll roll him out right. He may try and run for this. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the 1st down as he's tackled at the 1. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a 1st and goal. First and goal at the 1.
Mike, 54. Here we go. 54. Check. Watch 54. He's trying to win. Right there. 54. Right there. 54. Mike.
2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
Need cover 6.
Good work, boys. Let's go. Here we go.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half. And he
What
will
is...
take it in.
Damn, Kwiatkowski. The fuck was you doing?
Taking it in from a yard out. As his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Jason Sanders now for the extra point.
This is similar to baseball where you walk the leadoff hitter and you don't expect him to come around and score. Almost impossible. Anytime a defense has to defend a short field, you usually end up seeing the result we saw, giving up points.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
Hey, you got to hang on to that.
Incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. This is caught at the 20. And he'll be marked down deep on Miami's side of the field. A big play that time for the Raiders. 63 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. And he's going to work this one down to about the 5. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Carr going to give it to Jacobs. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Line of scrimmage, the 2. They can still get a first down if they just get a yard out of this on 4th and he's in.
Nice.
Touchdown, Raiders. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Raiders, they're within an extra point of tying this thing up. So now Carr, he'll lead the Raiders up to go for 2.
After nearly 30 minutes of football, that touchdown puts us in a position where if they make the extra point, we're right back to even before we start the second half.
Well, they got down 7-zip. They said, we'll go for 2, one up you, and they take the lead.
How about that for a little risk-reward, right? If you don't get it, you're only down a point. Let's go ahead and make a statement in this ball game, and that's exactly what they did.
Taken from about the 12. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
All right, fellas, bend, don't break.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Under a minute to play here in the half. Time for a late drive.
It makes sense when you think about it. Hey, try and get a field goal. Give yourself a lead going into the half. But if you're going to do this, you better have supreme trust in your quarterback. Supreme trust in the guy's going to handle the football. Because if you turn it over here, not only do you go in down at the half, you've given the momentum squarely to your opponent.
On first down, Tagovailoa flushed out right. Now he'll pull it down. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
He's trying to get a field goal. Might have to defend the sidelines. I might go dollar.
Out of the gun on 3rd down. Here's Tua. It's complete to Grant. And he is going to have the Dolphins.
Pause it.
It's first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. On the left hash, officially it's called a 51-yard attempt. Sanders' kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Raiders are going to have it first, and they trail here as we get back to it in this 3rd quarter of action. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Carr with a play fake to Jacobs. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way down to the 22-yard line.
That's a big-time pitch and catch right there. And, partner, I remember the days when quarterbacks would try this. They were holding their breath. But nowadays, they're counting on their receiver to be just a little bit better than the defensive back when it's one-on-one and the ball's in the air like that.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 9 yards on the play there, and it'll set him up 1st and goal. Here's Jacobs. And he'll take it into
Get him out of that defense.
Raider touchdown. Josh Jacobs, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And once again, the Raiders are back out in front. He's given him a little jolt, just gave him the lead there, but 2 TDs now in the game.
And that jolt puts them in the lead. What a terrific job by him. He is carrying the ball and simply saying, I want to win.
And now he's hoping his defense has that mentality as they try to hang on to that lead. From the 10. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. They run again with Breida. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety of being able to hit people with the run in the pass. But in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVP most valuable unit, but you're right. It might go to them in this game.
I like that. MVU. Well done. We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
Now a give to Breida. And some room to work. And all the way in for a Miami
switch it up.
touchdown. Matt Breida, 38 yards. And the Dolphins have tied it. Now they can take the lead with the extra point.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run. And one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did.
Oh, that's
This
bullshit.
is intercepted. Picked off by Bobby
Put
McCain.
touch on it and everything,
Take
man.
over right there at the 22-yard line. That was just one of those interceptions from our perspective.
I should have stepped into the pocket.
At the 50-yard line mid-level, that quarterback and receiver were not on the same page.
Just by his reaction, I'm talking about the quarterback, he expected something different from his receiver. Whether he expected him to break in, out, deeper, shorter, they'll determine that on the sideline. But bottom line, you could see that he thought he'd be in a different spot, except the defender was not his intended target.
They'll start on the ground with Breida. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. A third quarter now, and a 1-point game as they line up 2nd and 10. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Breida. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 11 yards there, first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
You're not ready. You're not ready. 54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Here we go, D.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And to give this time to the tailback. And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line. Vic Beasley able to make the tackle.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now a handoff here to his running
Come on, man. Block it.
He's got
Hey.
the first down and more past midfield. And he'll wind up taking this all the way down to the Raiders' 28. That one good for 37 yards.
No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
They'll try and run some clock here
Good
as
hit.
they keep it on the ground. Down to the 25. Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Hey, switch gears, switch gears. Check 37, check 37.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go. Now the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession. So they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
Hey, come on up, come on up. Check, 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 check.
Here's Tua. They'll set up a screen for Breida. And he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12. And that gain of 9 buys them a new set of downs.
Couldn't just sit on it here, could they? Had to throw the ball on 3rd down. Got the big completion in the pickup. Fresh set of downs now. They've got to feel great.
And defensively a backbreaker.
54. I'm coming, I'm coming, I'm coming.
Fourth quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ball game. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Here's a toss right side for Breida. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. Play number 9 on the drive coming up, and they need 9 yards on 3rd down. Gonna give this time to the tailback. And they'll rally and stop him short of the 1st down at about the 6. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here from the right hash, and this one just a chippy. The kick by Sanders is good. And they add on and get a little bit of a cushion. It's 20-16 now. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And last time, 1 play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Now Carr. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Jacobs. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down. Here's Jacobs. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3. From midfield, here's Carr. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. A couple extra defensive backs out there in the dime, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football, if any.
And typically, what would you want to do against that dime?
Run the football.
You want to run the ball, but you can't do it in this situation. Not nearly enough time on the clock. You having to really navigate against a tough defense presented against you.
It's caught. Jones. And he is going to have the Raiders 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 27 yards there on a very nice 3rd down conversion. Here's 2nd and 10. Carr to throw.
User! No!
Did he drop it? He dropped it in the end zone.
I just got robbed, bro. Fucking game.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. One final try now for Carr.
Alright, this game just robbed me!
It's intercepted. Picked off by Eric Rowe. And that is going to seal this victory as time runs out.
He got lucky, bro. He was supposed to lose on that shit. There was no reason Waller should have dropped that. That game should have been over, bro. DDA helped him, bro. I can't believe Waller dropped that shit. And then it says knocked away. Get the fuck out of here, bro. He caught that shit. That's crazy, man. Then there's no highlight for it because they know. That's fucking crazy. I told you, man. Fucking games like this, bro. That dude got help. Fucking DDA game. Well, I got my DDA game out the way, so now I can fucking play. Yeah, I mean, I was on it. Y'all seen that shit. Game didn't want me to win that. That's what it was. Because ain't no way in hell no one's going to sit there and run for 200 yards on my defense. Ain't no way. I mean, he got what, one run? Shit wasn't sweet.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. The atmosphere
played like a pussy. He didn't want to pass it after he threw that pick.
Home folks love their silver and black. They are fired up as their Raiders get set to face off with the Baltimore Ravens. And off we go from Las Vegas. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25.
Yeah. What up, bro?
Off the play fake to Dobbins. Here's Jackson. That'll be taken in there by Miles Boykin. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 16 yards on the game's first play and a quick first down. One play has him up past the 40 already and another 1st and 10. Jackson from the shotgun. They still can't get him.
That's what I'm talking about, defense. That's what I'm talking about.
Receiver near the right sideline. It was pretty clear there. He just needed to get rid of that one.
And he did have a receiver in the area, but initially my view was obstructed, and I thought that was going to be grounding, but clearly the correct call made, and that is no call.
Is that why you threw your play sheet down? Is that why you did it? Was that the flag?
You can't be giving me up. I got a lot of issues up here in the booth.
That's what I call lockup.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again for the 41. They'll run for the first time with J.K. Dobbins. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 11 yards there, first down.
Well, I can certainly tell my age, partner, because when I was a kid, running backs like J.K. Dobbins with over 2,000 yards in their final season in college, They went early in the draft. Instead, he somehow lasted until the second round. But how great is it to get a guy with that ability who can run it inside, run to the perimeter, and catch the football in the backfield? To be able to get him in the second round, that's what I call a steal.
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 49-yard line. From the gun, it's Jackson. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a 1st down again. From the gun, Jackson. And he'll go down at the 28.
Nice methodical opening drive here. They're already into field goal range. They're in a good spot. You know that people like to take a shot in this part of the field. But at the same time, as methodical as they've been, they might want to run the ball a little bit here too.
And just on the outskirts of the red zone, they have options now. Either way, though, they've come out with a purpose. Eluding the pressure right. He'll try and run it. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. Now it's Jackson.
They set up the screen for Dobbins.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. It's an 11-yard pickup. Thought they'd run it on 3rd and 1. Not the case.
Oh, there's going to be a little bit of regret there because they certainly had the chance to get off the field here, just giving up a field goal attempt. But they couldn't get that stop on 3rd down. Now they have to hunker down because guess what? That drive continues.
Escaping the pressure right. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown.
Fucking bot.
From 13 yards out. And the Ravens take it all
I got something for that, though.
And score on the opening drive. Well, that's how they envisioned to get the football to start the game and score it.
And I don't know if that was scripted. Was it an audible? Or was it just a play call that they had in their pocket? No matter what, they had the right call on against the right defense, and they end up in the end zone.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Play action. Now it's Carr. Flush to his right. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. It's caught inside the 25. And he finally is out of bounds, but he's down inside the 20-yard line.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside, and he just showed it right there. Pretty good arm, too.
Into the red zone. It's Carr.
Let's go.
He's caught. Touchdown, Raiders. From 17 yards out. And the Raiders, they're within an extra point of tying this thing up. And, partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle third of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
They'll try to run it with Jacobs. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
All right, so I'm gonna probably stay in a
Returning it, Justice Hill.
big nickel.
Get it up past the 20 to about
See if I can do the corner blitz. I used to know it off the top of my head.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Outside third.
And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. From the 24, Jackson. That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 12 yards there and a first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something.
Boom! There we go.
And he is going to wind up losing yardage here, as that will take us.
Catch his ass off guard.
First quarter play. Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2, as they've got it with a second down coming up. Another try after the first down sack. Jackson flushed out.
There we go, White!
Looking for Anderson.
Let's go!
Intercepted. Picked off.
Let's go, White! Let's fucking go!
This one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. Well, you don't want to coach him, Charles, to stay in the pocket on every play, but I guess that's the danger of getting outside of the pocket, extending a play, and making a bad throw. Turns into 6 points the other way.
Yeah, sometimes when you get outside the pocket, your vision actually gets obscured a little bit, or you narrow it down too much, and you don't see all the defenders in the area.
So 2 successful two-point tries now for them.
And you know what it does? It gives you a boost, a huge one for your team, because, hey, you're dominating them now. They can't stop you either scoring touchdowns or two-point conversions. But how about the defense? You don't know what to do at this stage. You can't stop them in any direction.
Might send that blitz more if he doesn't make an adjustment.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive, and they gave up the pick 6, and now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go-around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up, but you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful, because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary on that last possession, though.
Forced out to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield.
We got to stop this.
45. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now Jackson rolling to his
Oh, yeah, that's a flag.
And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So he was past the line of scrimmage when he threw it.
And as they say, that's a no-no. Got to be able to understand where you are on the field and not cross the line before throwing the ball downfield.
Now Jackson on second down. Eluding the pressure right. That's taken in by Duvernay. Call it a gain of 12, but of course not a first down due to the previous penalty. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill.
Woo!
It's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Jackson.
Got him!
And the Raiders have got him.
And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starring in the NBA at power forward. It's a really difficult task.
Now he'll go
Got him.
down the middle. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's David Arnett.
I'll holler at you, bitch. Fuck off my field. Trying to roll around with fucking Jackson, like, bro. Alright, we're gonna make a change real quick. I'm trying to master this 4-3 under, and I keep looking at my chart. My nose tackle needs to be number 2. Alright, they done cheated me in the first game, so I done got my DDA out. Second game, dude tried to cheese me. Just wasn't enough cheese on that sandwich for him. Motherfucker got mad. Quit too much game. You quit too much. Let's talk about it.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. Here's a scene a short time ago. The Ravens introduced to this sellout crowd, and through a sea of pyrotechnics, out they came from the tunnel. We're set to go as the Ravens get ready to match up. Now whistles, and the Raiders are going to signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. With Derek Carr and the Las Vegas Raiders. Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards.
Room here to run. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Henry Ruggs, 79 yards. And the Raiders have taken the early lead.
So that's going to be a nice one for the passing stats, so that's how it will go down in the stat sheet. But the success of that play, no doubt, all thanks to the talents of the wideout.
Oh, he was definitely the recipient of good blocking as well, especially at the line of scrimmage. And once he got around the corner, you got the sense that no one was going to get him. Really nice ball handling, too, in order to get it to him.
And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. The dangerous Hill now to return.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 26. Finds an opening past the 40. And he'll get this all the way up to the 42-yard line. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
First play of the drive, a first down run. Well, that sets you up for whichever way you want to go. Do you come right back and run the football again because you've got them on their heels? Or do you play chess match with them, break tendency, and go play action and go for the big shot?
One play has him up past the 40 already and another 1st and 10. This time Jackson will throw it, escaping the pressure right. That's complete. It's Devin Duvernay. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
53, check 53.
First carry for the former Buckeye, J.K. Dobbins. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Give me that ball, defense. Give me that ball. Give me that ball, defense.
They run the option here on 1st and 10. They'll swing this complete out to Hill. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. Well, they try to swing it out left into the flat, complete, but really nice open field tackling.
And they played that one like a great boxer. They were on their toes on that one. They weren't back on their heels reacting to the play. No, they saw it, came right for it, and made a nice tackle for lost yardage.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Maybe a gain of a yard that time, but yeah, from the spot, actually no gain. So 3rd and long.
It's 3rd down and 12.
Well, the Raiders call on a nickel set here for 3rd down. Now this time he'll look to throw. It's brought in here by Willie Snead. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 16 yards on that one and a Raven first. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. First carry now for Justice Hill. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. 11 more on that one and another first down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
From the red zone now, here's Jackson on 1st down. He'll find Dobbins out of the backfield. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. 12 more yards there and another first down. How about the start throwing the football? 4 for 4 on this opening drive.
Oh, he's slinging it. And oftentimes when you talk about slinging it, you're thinking about a guy throwing it all over the yard, not necessarily accurately. In this case, though, he's honing in on his targets, and he's delivering.
Yeah, the opening script, however, they drew it up for this first drive, going to plan so far. He'll get 6 on the ground there, and it'll be 2nd and goal coming up. One quarter down, 8-0 the score.
Raiders 8, Ravens nothing.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
They'll try to run with Dobbins. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And now the Ravens, they're just a 2-point conversion away from tying this up. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. And it's up and good. So maybe a bit early here to try to match the two. They're content to trail by 1 at 8-7. Boy, they're down only 1 score. Still first half. But they're going to line up for the onside kick. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And last time the formula was pretty simple. 1-play drive, long pass. Maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. And their inaugural sack of the game coming from an unlikely source.
You mean it wasn't a linebacker? It wasn't a defensive end?
It was somebody like you.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, that's a surprise for the offense. That's not what they normally get when they think about pressure.
After the sack on first down, Carr, he'll let this go deep for Rupp. And that's caught inside the 35. And he makes it all the way down to the 31. It's a big play there for Vegas. 56 yards. So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the field. They run with Jacobs on first down, and he'll take this forward for about 5. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Now a quick throw out wide to Ruggs. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball will get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him? Either fellow receivers or offensive linemen. That makes that play a really nice timing play. And sometimes it can break big.
A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. First down Vegas as Carr finds Ruggs that time. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And the Raiders are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll run it with Jacobs. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. Josh Jacobs taking it in. And the Raiders add on to their lead. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of a season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
Pulls it in at the 13. And able to get this out to the 25. The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. And that last touchdown drive, a good mix of pass and run. Defensively, they just looked a little out of whack.
And it's so hard to stay up with an offense that has things going so well, where you're guessing and guessing wrong play after play. So what you need is someone on the defensive side of the ball,
leader, right?
to make a big play.
Yeah.
Throw that balance out of whack. That's what you're looking for now. Not worrying so much about guessing what the play call is.
Mike
A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
And he'll go out of bounds, it appears, right at the 45. 7 yards there on the first down screen play.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Go.
And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Watch the pass. Report.
Dobbins running out of the gun. A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Jonathan Abram picks it, and he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
This interception will go on the record of the quarterback, but as a receiver, you've got to understand where you are in the field. Middle portion, you know it's going to come in hot. Square your body to the quarterback and be ready to make the catch.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now and try and cut down the length of the drive.
The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A big play there just before halftime. 63 yards.
Don't quit. What a bitch. Get mad because your goddamn fucking Wildcat ain't working. Fucking custom playbook ass bitch. People be getting in their feelings, man. No, bro, stop trolling, bro. That's all you be doing. Like, they're not trading Jamal Adams because that was their first round pick. Dude, just stop, bro. Stop trolling. Too early for motherfuckers to be doing fucking superstar trades.
Sports as we welcome you to MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford, New Jersey. This the scene just before we came on air. This New York crowd fired up by the arrival of their G-men.
Seahawks wouldn't even do that for what they gave up for Jamal.
The Giants get set to match up with Derek Carr and the Las Vegas Raiders.
You'd have to come up out some shit.
Daniel Carlson to get this one started. And off we go from MetLife Stadium. And not much.
Alright, so I just have to shut down Saquon Barkley, and I'm good. I ain't gotta do nothing, no, just shut down Saquon.
Jones fakes the give to Barkley.
No, you gotta pick that!
Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
So much about defending the pass is being able to be right there at the moment the ball gets to the receiver, and he was right in his hip pocket, helping force that incompletion.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Jones stepping up. He's
What I
going to
thought.
keep it. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
From the gun on 3rd down, Jones. He can run for it, and he will. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. Call it a pickup of 3, and also now likely a punt on their opening drive. Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. Got a man, Slayton. Yeah, they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. Jones throwing on 1st. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Evan Ingram was the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Throwing again. Jones. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
He's just going to keep doing that route over and over.
Offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he was unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6. On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. Bit of a surprise. They ran it on 3rd and medium. Proved to be the right call. 1st and 10. From the gun, Jones. That's complete.
How you take a bad angle, bro? Fuck!
And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. It's a gain of 34.
Well, things are looking pretty darn good on this first drive, aren't they? Came right out, set the tone, this time with a big pass play.
And if the peek behind the curtain that they gave us or their game plan, I don't think that's going to be the last one we see.
I think you're exactly right about that.
And that is caught. He's got it for a giant touchdown.
I'm going to play drop zone instead of match.
Slayton there to make the grab. And the Giants take it right down and score on the opening drive. Quite the drive there to get things started. They took up the bulk of the first quarter.
Good shit.
Up in the end zone.
And I love your last point. Ended up in the end zone. Because a lot of teams like those long drives, especially to keep their offense off the field, right? Keep the ball away from them. But they finished it with a touchdown. That's the exclamation point. Now flip it over defensively. They've got to slow that down somehow, right? Maybe they need to be a little more aggressive. Maybe a few more pressures towards the quarterback.
Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their own 23.
You got 2 edge rushers.
Carr gonna throw. Got his man. That's Tyrell Williams. There he goes, right side.
Good shit, Tyrell.
Takes it down deep into enemy territory. A big play there on the catch and run. 73 yards. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation. They get this out left, and he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Derek Carr with a touchdown pass to Henry Ruggs. And the Raiders have drawn even here, and they can take the lead with the extra point to come. So the big play to kick off the drive set them up 1st and goal, and they're able to cash in right away on play number 2.
I think I'm starting to understand more and more when we get ready to do games and we meet with coaches why they talk about big plays, explosive plays, and how it sets them up for success, because that's exactly how they're able to score on this one. We saw the touchdown, we saw the payoff, but of course that big, long chunk play is what got him in position.
And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Jones now on 1st and 10.
Good D.
He'll get this out to Barkley, complete. And they take him down.
Who is that?
Yardage back at the 27. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. 8-6 the score after 1. Throwing again on 2nd down. Jones.
That's bullshit.
And he's got it. 19 yards the pick up there. Move the chains.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You
Circle the Pro Bowl.
Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. And it's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
First down.
Good block, Sid.
And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked out before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. 2nd and 12 now at the 44-yard line. Now Jones. He'll buy some time right. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive.
Oh my God, White.
Complete this to Ingram as tight
Don't be
end.
fucking up now.
And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Another good completion on the drive as the Giants have a first down. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line.
This
12
dude
yards
playing like
there
a
and
fag,
first
bro.
down.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
Finds his tight end Ingram. And the Giants are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Yeah, I got to use dollar, bro, every now and then.
So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. And Barkley will try to punch it in. And
Nice, they got enough time to score.
Touchdown, Giants. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Giants are going to jump back in front. The Giant offense going to stay on the field as they'll go for 2. Here's Jones. This will be caught. They get the 2 and they double them up now at 16-8. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
28 seconds.
Taken at the 15, a short kick. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. And just 25 seconds to go in the half now as they've got it 1st and 10. Carr with a play fake to Jacobs.
He'll let this go deep for Ruggs.
PI?
And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here. Henry Ruggs, the intended receiver. That'll bring up second down.
Thank you. I'd rather him stay in this.
They fake the handoff. Now Carr. It's caught on the right side. Williams. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Now a signal and a timeout call, as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone.
Oh, come on, bro. That's a tutty.
Just 3 seconds left. Henry Ruggs, the intended receiver. And it's second down. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points.
You're going to hate me sometime.
56 yards out. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one, as it's good from 56 yards out. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. And the hands team for the Raiders able to secure it. A gutsy call there. You exit the locker room with a lead. Tried the onside kick. It didn't work.
And you just wonder what the gain was there. They were already in the lead. They were in control of the game. They may have given momentum now to their opponent and maybe kick-started things going in the opposite direction.
Oh, that would have been a tutty.
Heavy rush, and down he goes. Give the sack to Lorenzo Carter.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
This is caught inside the 15. And this will get him all the way inside the Giants' 10. A big play that time for the Raiders. 46 yards. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Carr, a quick throw. It's complete. And here he'll get it down to the 7. That catch good for only a couple. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Raiders have retaken the lead. People always talk about one of his biggest strengths running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You don't know how to stop the RPO.
It wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
Here's Dante Pettis on the return. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in Q3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have.
Man, that man's outrunning me.
Complete. And they finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 34. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Operating from the gun. Jones. Flush to his right. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley.
Tackle him.
And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 19 yards there on the catch and run. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a 1st down.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. They'll go to Barkley again. Showed off the toughness, but still corralled shy of the 5 at the 6. Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets him into a 3rd and 1 situation.
They'll try to run for it with
Good
Barkley.
stop.
And Barkley did not get there. A loss of a yard, and it brings up fourth.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
This offense converted once on fourth down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside.
Yeah, we
the
let Heath
5
go.
at the 4. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on fourth down. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. It's the Giants with possession of the football but needing points as we start quarter number 4.
Ah!
At the 4. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Not much there, only a yard. On second down now, Barkley. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. Sliding out of the pocket.
Oh, I can't believe.
Take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Daniel Jones scoring on the 2-yard
The
keeper.
spam.
And the G-men have taken the lead here in the 4th. A big play looming for the Giants as they'll go for 2. Now Jones.
Good shit.
He'll throw. And no, incomplete. They can't convert. So they tried to bump the lead up to a field goal. Instead, it stays at 1 here in the 4th. And the hands team for the Raiders able to secure it. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on second down. Here's Carr. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs.
Oh my God, how I missed that.
Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. To throw his Carr. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And this is caught inside the 5. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
What now? Raider one. Let's go one more. Shit.
Here's Jacobs. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. Josh Jacobs, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Raiders have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. He had the option to hand that football off. I think it's safe to say that he made the right decision. That was a heck of a run.
It certainly was, and when you mentioned the option, most people think the quarterback's
So
not going to keep
stretch.
the ball. You know, in the NFL, that's usually not the recipe for being around too long. So when you do keep it, it often surprises the heck out of a defense.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
I gotta slow this man's trips down, so I'm just gonna keep crashing the line in. Take the run away, force him to beat me with a pass.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
We got too many options here.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Jones on 1st down. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it
Not
across
that.
midfield. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. They'll run on first down.
Good shit.
Barkley. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
At the 50-yard line.
So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And that play will go nowhere.
That's a fumble!
Back near midfield at the 49. 3rd down, now even tougher. 3rd and 13 after that loss of a yard. They'll look to throw. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down. He got out of bounds. That's a good thing, but still short of the first.
And now, since this brings up 4th down, the defensive play caller, grab your nerves, because now you don't want to be so amped up that you give them a first down by getting out of your lanes, but you also don't want to just lay back and let them have it easily.
Yeah! Game over, bitch!
There as it's intercepted.
Let's go!
Picked off at the 40.
And that one, oh, it's going to hurt big time.
Let's go! Sitting there trying to fucking spam and cheese, bro. I make fucking adjustments, bitch. Oh, this man got jokes. Wait a second. Man, these motherfuckers making new accounts and shit, trying to go undefeated. Nah, bruh. Not today. Yeah, his name sound about right. Quit too much. Oh. How he, bro? 420, 420. I guess he 420 friendly. Oh, bruh. Why are they giving me these quitters, bro? These folks be getting mad. They be trying to spam. Like I can't adjust. Everything can be stopped. Ain't gonna lie, bro. That cover 3 spy. That shit clutch.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at newly named State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. So this was the scene a moment ago. The Cardinals emerging from their tunnel, and we are ready for football.
Man, this is going to be a tough game, man. I hate playing the Cardinals, bro. This is like, the Cardinals now are like the Vikings from last year. It's probably the toughest team for me to go up against. Like, I'd rather go up against the Bucks and the Packers. Cardinals, they tough.
Zane Gonzalez set and ready to get us started, and off we go now from State Farm Stadium.
Alright, here we go. Gotta keep it away from Buda Baker, so see what we got. Single high safety. He's on his user on him.
Carr now on first down. And his first pass is incomplete. Darren Waller, the intended
Yeah,
receiver,
he's using
but
the
it's gonna
safety,
be
so I'm not going to be
second
able to
A lot of
attack him
times it's
deep.
that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in
Unless I
pre-snap,
just
and he locked in
confuse
on
the
his
fuck out
target,
of him.
but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
He wants to use her rugs, use her this.
Carr again here on 2nd and 10.
Wow,
And that is
come on,
incomplete.
you got to make
A
that
lot of
catch.
force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Might be able to get this.
Throwing his Carr on 3rd down. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And that's caught inside the 30. And he is going to have the Raiders 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Force him out of
I'm
man.
not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone.
48, it's fine. Here we go, D. Here I come again. Here I come again.
Again, they'll throw with Carr. He finds Aguilar over the middle. 7 yards to pick up there. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. First carry for Josh Jacobs. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. It's a 10-yard gain there to set him up 1st and goal. Now Carr.
Nice.
That is caught. Touchdown.
Get Waller
Raiders.
isolated at receiver.
Darren Waller there to make the grab. And the Raiders drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. What a great weapon. So often such a big mismatch.
And there's no route he can't run. You name it, he's going to do it. And he's a matchup nightmare for the defense. No matter who they put on him, he's going to win the battle.
So now Carr, he'll lead the Raiders up to go for 2. They'll try to run it with Jacobs. And he will get in to make it 8-0. So what do you make of that? You go on the road, you score the opening drive touchdown, opt to go for 2, and all of a sudden they're up 8-zip.
That's like my favorite favorite fucking play, bro. It's not easy to stop.
And score right away. Let's show them that we feel like we're superior. Go for 2 and really put the pressure on them.
Daniels on the return. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. Oh, this is taken in. It's
No way!
9 yards there, a big one.
Bullshit!
Defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it.
Man.
The matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him. Had a little arc on it. He's got to find a way to get his head around and make a play on the football.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Kenyon Drake. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
I don't go upset about that, bro.
At the 31-yard line.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Shotgun now from Murray. Being chased out left. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the Tucker roll that they can fall back on anymore.
And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. That goes for 14 yards, first down Cardinals.
Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And here we go again. Here we go again.
Murray again. This is Drake. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Murray. And Hopkins.
Damn, good hit. At least I got the hit off.
DeAndre Hopkins there to make the grab. And now the Cardinals are within a 2-point conversion of tying up this game.
Nice, we still got the lead.
He's got it, so they take just the one here, and that makes it an 8-7 game in the first.
So he's going to try to use the rugs. So most people that try to use the rugs hold the R2 turbo. So we're going to take advantage of that. Run a bunch of in routes, out routes, crossers.
And this will not be returnable.
So it looks like they're going vertical.
For a touchback.
One that I like is the tight end hook.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will
oh my God.
But they've got to have great confidence having scored.
Good fucking shit, Waller.
And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Give him 32 on the play.
Leave Waller over there with a lead block. Hell yeah.
Now Carr. Got an open man. It's Ruggs. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the
cover him with
first quarter
Simmons.
play. A tight one. 8-7 our score after one on EA Sports.
See if we can get some post routes.
Throwing on first down is Carr. Caught on the right side by Jones. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule.
Confuse him. He's just trying to use a rug, so we're going to throw it to our other receiver.
Had the completed pass,
He's looking for rugs.
Stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10.
Oh, come on. You got to catch that.
Tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down.
Well, so much for getting separation. No chance there. Locked down tight, forcing the incompletion on that attempt.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Reception here by Ruggs. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
Watch twist. Watch twist.
And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense going to have to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
He'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line.
Where's that route? I gotta get that route.
3rd and 8. Carr now to throw. Flushed out right. He may try and run for this.
These type of plays are backbreakers for our defense. They thought they had him hemmed in, thought they were going to get him on the ground with the pass rush, but were unable to do so. He gets away, picks up a big first down, and sets up 1st and goal inside the 10.
Now they'll throw with Carr. Dancing to his left. And he'll take
Good shit, Carr.
end zone for a Raider touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
They'll try to run it with Jacobs.
2-possession game.
Into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more.
You know, stop spamming, man. Coverage, my dude.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. On the return, Andy Isabella. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe...
What is you doing?
The ground game and
Oh my God!
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, well,
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
We play to win. Let's go.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. On 1st and 10, here's Murray.
Oh my God! What the fuck?
They are not ready.
That should have been a pick.
Christian Kirk, 49 yards. And the Cardinals have cut it to within a score.
Damn.
And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9
Good D.
receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, that he opted for the touchback. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
They'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave them with 2nd and a yard.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on 1st down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
To throw again on 2nd down. Carr. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And that will
Fuck
be
out of here.
Incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
throw on 3rd and 1. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs.
What the fuck?
Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They go with Jacobs. And he will have a first down here at about the 40.
Playing a lot of man. Might go H slot.
As the
H tight.
stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Throwing now is Carr. That's caught by his tight end, Foster Moreau. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory.
So worried about Ruggs. I got playmakers, bruh.
Timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Watch this.
They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Raiders add 6 to their lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3
Can't stay in man coverage on me and then just try to use a Ruggs. That's not going to help you, bro. That's a no-no.
Offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
And he is into the end zone again as he scores both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion to extend this lead.
Keep this game plan, man. Do not take my foot off the gas.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. On the return, Isabella. And they'll get him down.
Boy, Renfro got his sticks.
27.
So I'm just going to play the sky press.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Well, look at the clock here. You're inside of a minute. First half hasn't gone that well for you. How are you going to play this drive?
Well, I've been told by my coaches previously that the intelligent approach, go ahead and run out the clock.
I'm going to have to use him.
Don't make any more mistakes. But there's also something to understanding that you got this last drive here. You get the ball to start the second half. Try and go 2 for 1 here. Get some points now and come out of the locker room and get more points again and get your momentum really built up.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
Back to the air on second down. It's Murray. Caught left side, Hopkins. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 16 yards, a first down.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Murray going to run play action with Drake and look to throw it. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to fire one. Corner of the end zone. Picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. To throw again. Murray. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's
I know he's spamming the out route now. I got to do better than that.
But not before he's inside the 30. 16 yards, a first down.
QB's up. Big Ed, Big Ed, Big Ed. He's checking, he's checking, he's checking. Crash, crash. Who you got?
Now Murray again. Steps away to his left. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Hey, man. Watch the booth, watch the booth. Let's go, let's go.
Throwing again. Murray going for
Oh,
the
he
ball.
gone. Good hit!
And hang on. That's
Good fucking save!
as he had back. Incomplete in the end zone. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
I smell fear in that offense.
Throwing again, Murray.
Good hit.
That is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash mark, this a 43-yard attempt.
Good shit, Mullins, with that save, bro, because he gets the ball back. We needed that.
For this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. It'll be the Cardinals who get the ball first. They trail here as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. On the return, Isabella. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
Come on with it. He keeps running that out route. We're going to have to play like a 2-drop.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. Just, I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6.
Been a long day for you. Hey, now look at. Hey, we got Mike 50, Mike 50, huh? Watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen.
On 2nd down, it's Drake.
Good fucking tackle.
And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
They force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Able to find Isabella. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
I'm going to let him stay in that cloud.
First down, Murray. Throw left side complete. It's Drake. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Going deep for Hopkins. And this is caught inside the 5. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line.
The dynamic duo is doing damage in this one, and they've certainly been on point throughout. And they hook up again for another big play.
They'll try and pound it in for Drake. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown.
Damn, I didn't want him to score before I...
Yards out. And now the Cardinals are within a 2-point conversion of tying up this game. The Cardinal offense not going anywhere. They'll stay out and go for 2.
Oh, what is you doing? No!
So they went ahead and went for 2 to tie the game, and it works out.
Fuck.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. Fielded a couple yards.
Hate playing this team, bro.
And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
Is he gonna follow Ruggs again? That's the question.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started, and their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. Here's Carr to throw. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Call that a very strong gain of 24. Carr going to give it to Jacobs. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Tackle made there by Buda Baker. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Carr, he'll let this go deep for Rupp. And this is taken in at the 5.
Get him out of that man coverage.
Oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. Well, make that now 2 completions for him on this drive, and these aren't ordinary completions. They're big ones.
Yeah, these are the types that make a secondary talk to each other and not in a good way. Oftentimes pointing fingers. Hey, who's got it?
And he's over the line and in for a Raider touchdown. Josh Jacobs, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
This is what I mean. Don't spam. This dude's staying in nickel defense, bro, and I'm just having my way with this shit.
Nice job of polishing off that drive, but all the credit there goes to that play prior.
Yeah, it certainly does, because after that big play, I think resistance almost felt futile at that point, didn't it? And the very next play, they come right back, quick, fast, and in a hurry, and put it in the end zone.
See, here's a little trick to see what defense he uses in that situation. Just let the ball go out of bounds, so you know what he's using, if you're not sure. I could risk giving him the ball right there, because if I could stop him from getting the 2-point, I'm fine.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick
This will
it
tell
away
us
is Carlson.
what he was in his red zone defense.
Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing
What?
starting field position at the 40.
It didn't show me? What? What's really going on?
Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at the 40. And from the shotgun, he'll throw. He'll air this one out for Kirk.
Good fucking user! Let's go!
Jonathan Abram picks it. But when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective,
I want to see how much he wants to defend Ruggs.
Back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
He'll let this go deep for Ruggs.
Okay, way to knock it back.
A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just 2nd down. To throw again. Carr. Oh, hit as he throws there. Incomplete. Darren Waller, the intended receiver. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of
I think
this
the last
drive.
2 times they
forced a couple
played,
of
the
incomplete
Cowboys won.
passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up,
On 3rd down, Carr. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs.
You want to user him so bad.
35.
You want to user him so bad.
Touchdown, Las Vegas.
You got fucked up when you moved him. Once you move that guy, he's not following him no more.
And the Raiders
Yeah, you just got
hang on
fucked
their
up.
lead.
Okay, we need to double check here with Marvin because he keeps all of our good stats, but what I've got is 5 drives, 5 touchdowns, and they've got a nice healthy lead.
Well, after the first drive, we thought things might be clicking.
I think that's my new favorite one-play bomb.
Because
I actually have time to throw it out of that formation.
Yes, you did, but that's okay because the guy who's coordinating the defense, trying to slow them down,
good luck.
He's going to have hair that looks like mine very soon. Not much of it.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
Where's that cover 1 blitz at?
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the
Good
ball
tackle.
again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. This drive starting off on the right foot. 18 yards. Murray now on first down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Hopkins. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 3 quarters in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale. It's Cardinal football, but they trail here as we get set to bring you the 4th and final quarter. Looking to throw again on second down. Murray, he's going to loft one deep over.
Good fucking shit, Mullins.
Going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man, and you got to trust yourself and go up in that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Throw left side.
I'm worried about it, man. As long as Hopkins don't get a glitch.
As they're able to get the third down conversion. Well, that's one way to convert on third down, picking up 26 yards. Over the middle, complete. That's Drake. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Give him back-to-back catches now. That one for 16, and another first down.
Ah! He messed my pick up!
It's going to wind up incomplete.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach.
Damn.
And he is into the end zone.
Gotta need a minute out the clock.
Arizona. Kyler Murray with a touchdown throw to DeAndre Hopkins.
Still gotta get the
And
2,
the
so
Cardinals get a bit closer. He has his 2 scores, but still a sizable deficit in this game.
Do you have him in fantasy football this week?
Unfortunately, no.
It's too bad, right? That would have been big points, but he is really trying to rally his team as best he can. Things are not
good D.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. A very pivotal 2-point try that does not go their way. Now it's a big uphill battle for the rest of the 4th quarter.
I actually used dollar this year, man. I used to never really use dollar and dime. I used to just stay in 4-3 the whole game.
And they will not get a chance to return this
But
one.
now just be matching personnel. Man, homie want to keep fucking leaving rugs on an island, bro.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep
That's what I'm talking about, Moreau. Big boy.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That one goes for 24 yards. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49.
He gone.
On 2nd and 11 now. Carr rolling to his right. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be.
Now see how the coverage is getting tighter. So we gotta play smarter now.
Someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
The Raiders on 3rd down. They've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 11. From the gun, it's Carr. And that is incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
Fuck it.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth. Able to find Walter. That's complete. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Fourth down, no problem. 19 yards that time, and now it's 1st and 10. Carr to throw again.
User! Oh, you gotta be kidding me!
Through the contact, brings up 2nd down.
He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forcing
We keep playing press. We're going for the press release. Fuck it. Come on, press. Bring him down. Bring him down.
Continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football
What a
and
bitch.
turn it into
There
a
we go.
catch.
Carl try it again on 2nd down. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone.
Let's go.
And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. 3rd touchdown pass now for Derek Carr. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage.
This dude's sad, bro. Why is you spamming that shit? It's not working.
Touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you
I'm having a
believe
field
they'll be
day.
looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. So now Carr, he'll lead the Raiders up to go for 2. They'll try to run it with Jacobs. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more.
Yeah, and this motherfucker tied his shit at halftime, bro. And I can't. I put more points on the board. Gotta open your playbook up, fellas. Find new money plays.
Ready to kick it away is Carlson.
Sometimes your scheme just ain't gonna work against everybody. Sometimes you gotta find new schemes.
Daniels on the return. And a nice return sets him up pretty good.
Just
here,
bend
right
but
at the
don't break.
30-yard line.
That's all I'm doing. Bend but don't break. Keep applying pressure, man. Keep going for 2. Keep getting them.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Throwing on 1st down is Murray. And that's
Oh, come on!
However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. This home crowd, they're happy with that call.
I like the way you said happy there, right? The so-called good guys didn't get a call. They feel like it's been that way all afternoon. You feeling their pain?
They finally got one.
Yes, they did.
They
Sack.
can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Maurice Hurst, the defensive tackle, getting in there for a loss of 5. To try again after the sack. Murray. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete.
Good shit.
And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Stay with it.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Little trick play out of here. I gotta watch for.
Throwing is Murray on 3rd down.
No, he still
Finds the
threw it to
open
him.
target, Arnold. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out.
Whoop, we on it.
Trying to force it to Hopkins, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 28, the 30.
Knew he was gonna try that little out route.
And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider deep.
We'll holler at you, bruh. We'll holler at you. I think my offense is declined. Come on, bro. GG's. This dude really tried a friendly quit. Where do these folks come from, bro? kid that is, man. What the hell? Take your loss, man. Shit. Oh, man. So we got some money plays, man. I'm gonna show y'all what we looking for. All right, y'all ready for the money plays? 2 hours, 15 minutes, man. Make sure y'all keep it jotted down. I'm gonna show you the money plays that I've been working on. Shouldn't matter against defense. I gotta turn it off all Madden because of the block shed shit. Other than that, I would have it on all Madden, but practice mode's a different scenario. It's like you go in there and you go up against an elite pass rush. And then you can only do the play like 2 or 3 times before the defense just all of a sudden adjusts to it. How they do it, I don't know. Alright, so this one's pretty much straightforward. You're gonna need either A, if you have Tom Brady, you can do it, or B, you need a tight end with the tight end apprentice ability. Alright, this is gonna be a money play. You're gonna come in the I4 H tight. Make sure you got your fastest receiver in. Okay, it's got to be the fastest guy. You can have a slow second tight end, but you can have a fast tight. He doesn't really matter. I like Moreau. Like, he's a good balance. He's tough, you know, and he sneaks himself wide open. Okay, so he's just a good little check down. So the play we're going with, the 1-2 punch is power O and PA power O. Okay, you're just gonna make sure you keep your cadence with the motion. It's probably like some other stuff that I can kind of scheme in here. Like, I could probably do the PA scissors. Like, if I know they're like in a cover 4, I could probably use that. But other than that, we going over the one play money. Alright, so like, dude, for instance, he just came out and he wanted to do this down nickel overstorm on me all day, fucking trying to put the pressure on. So all you gotta do, take Waller, press X, and go cross. Okay, that's all you gotta do. Then the next thing you're gonna do is you're gonna take motion rugs. He's got a glitchy route, bro. It beats cover 3. He goes like up the seam. It just glitches out cover 3. Let me back it up some so he's got more space to run. Like, dude, you gotta be fast now. Like, he ain't gotta be like super fast. Well, he 95 plus speed should be enough to get you through there, unless you're playing like the Packers and they put Perry Nickerson. But you want the ball like right here. That way you got more space. Okay. This will help you beat like the cover 3s to the right with the tight end. But again, just put the crossing route with the tight end, and then motion rugs over. And then when he gets right before he gets to the numbers, you hike it, and then just look at the tight end. Even the tight end gets wide open. It's not supposed to be a bullet pass, but y'all see what I'm doing. It's probably like the 3rd time. They're not gonna let me run it anymore after this. Aw, you gotta catch that, Moreau. One more. But if you got like 2 elite tight ends, look at that route by Ruggs. Boom. If you got a speeder, bro, this is gonna be your play, bro. Because he gets the inside. See, most people want to press you outside and shade outside so you can't get to the outside. Fuck that. We got a little route that cuts inside, and it's you hike it while they're motion so they can't press you. And then just pass lead him inside, and he gets right past the fucking DB. That way you got space to do it. But let's do it up against like different coverages. That's against like a zero blitz. So I mean, pretty self-explanatory. Yeah, it's gonna beat it. But let's do it up against cover 3. Let's say he goes cover 3 sky. All right, same thing. Put that tight end in the crossing route, and right before he gets to the numbers, just gonna wait, and then look at that nice little soft spot right there for the tight end to get through. You could throw it to any route. I'm gonna go back and look at the play. You got great pocket presence. The tight end's cross. I could have sat there and waited a little bit. Waller would have been open. But sometimes you got to take what you're given, you know. So if they're just sitting back there on the deep route, you're definitely going to have this route open underneath for some easy rack. Let's do it again. This time I'm going to let him set his feet. I'm going to let him sit on the numbers. Should look like that. Boom. So that's what you're going to be looking for against cover 3. Against cover 4, I don't know, quarters or whatever. It's a nice little money play. Let's do like a quarters or palms. Let's do palms. Give me that route. And he just blows right past palms coverage. Like it wasn't even there. So it is going to beat cover 4 palms. We'll do quarters here in a sec. Have him just do it one more time. That's all you got to do, bro. Easy one play touchdown. He freezes. Boom. Look over the top. Easy. So this is going to beat palms coverage. Unless they're user in the safety and trying to chase that. But even if they do that, you're going to have that tight end wide open. So let's do it against quarters. Give the tight end the crossing route. Do the motion. And he gone. So it beats palms and quarters. It's an easy one play touchdown. Alright. So we done did cover 3. You already know that's going to blow past cover 2. But let's just show you anyway. So this is going to be my signature one play touchdown. Let's just do cover. Let's do Tampa 2. That way it'll play a little bit deeper. Do they even have? They even have a cover 2 Tampa 2? There we go. Do the crossing route. I could have made it. Pressure finally got to me. Let's try it again. Press, release. Yeah, you're gonna have to fit this one. Don't throw a bullet pass. You gotta really time it. Because to attack cover 2, I would need 2 out routes to split that safety. Trying to see that. You know what? That as is might be cover 2. This will pull the safety back on an ISO one-on-one. Yeah. Just don't throw a bullet pass. It's gotta, I gotta throw it up there. Let me see. Damn, that motherfucker, he running with him. It's a little tricky against that deep half, man, because the deep half, you have to split them. So, like, if you had Tom Brady, you could probably do, like, 2 corner routes to pull those safeties out wide, if you will. Or I could probably, let me see if I can do the wheel route. That might be what I need. I got that wheel route option. Nope. Alright, so we're not going to use it against cover 2. Practice mode starting to glitch out. But we could probably make some adjustments to get through. Says cover 3, cover 4 quarters, cover 4 palms. If it beats quarters, palms, it's going to beat cover 6. It's any man match principle is going to bite down on the crossing route anyway. So as long as you got a crosser in there, it's going to beat any man match zone. I just wanted to test it against Tampa 2, so it's not going to beat Tampa 2 consistent, but everything else is pretty straightforward. Let's see what other ones I got. I want to try from different, let's see. Start with the what up, bro? Alright, so this time we're gonna swap the tight end. We want Waller on the outside. We'll start off with a man so that we reset the CPU AI. Bruh. Okay, so we got the crossing route. This would probably beat the cover 2. This one would beat the cover 2. Oh, they PIing me and everything. That would beat the cover 2. You would need a fast tight end. Let's do it like that. Nah. I wish they gave him more routes, man. Because corner, cross, post, trail. It's not really a lot of routes. The wide receiver routes, in my opinion, like the wide receiver and the running back routes are a little bit better. Because the wide receiver can run the cross, the wide receiver can run the post, the wide receiver can run the it depends if they have the slot routes as well. I think the only receiver in the game that has that is the dude on the Saints. I used to have somebody with it. Fucking AB used to have that shit. Yeah, but I don't think there's anything else in there. The other play that, bro, the scheme I've been working on, I'm gonna redrop this. This fucking shit is OP as fuck. Like, if you play people that spam a lot of cover 3, you can use this play. Fucking, you can use it this, probably a little while, my dude. But this tight end hook, there's so much potential. Like, let's say they come out They run cover 3, right? What I like to do, take your fast receiver and put him in a streak. You take this guy, you motion him out, and then you just run a drag underneath. Now, I max protect because most of the time when you under center, someone's going to be trying to turbo blitz you. So you got to have that extra blocker so that you can kind of protect yourself against it. And usually if I can find where that mid-third safety is, I can lead it away from him. If the mid-third safety is on that side where Ruggs is, or if they base the line, you don't want to throw that. Okay, so you want to get out of it. But if they don't base the line and that safety's down in the box, you definitely want to hit this shit. Because he's going to get past him, and then you're going to be able to pass lead it right over the top. Fun, nice little game. Now again, practice mode, it gets a little buggy, man. Like them dudes will start catching up to it for no reason. So you gotta be, you don't want to spam it. He's gonna get knocked off his route, which fucking sucks, but it is what it is. And then it's gonna just allow that safety to catch up. See what I mean? Practice mode isn't consistent, so if you can get it like 1 or 2 times in practice mode, you're straight. The other way that I run this is when they start fearing Ruggs hitting them deep from the slot, I like to use, their own stick against them. Like when you're chasing Ruggs, you're on the turbo. That's the only way you're going to be able to keep up with him stride for stride until he passes you. So most people, they get out in front of him, they think, they're going to stop, try to jam him up and bump into him and slow him down and stuff and reroute him. I like to use this version. So what I'll do is I'll put the receiver this under the cross. I put him in a smoke screen. So if they're man matched, it'll pull that defender down and give me some more space to run for some rack. I'll keep the the cadence. I'll keep the motion out, so I'm looking more like a single back, flex. You could, if you wanted to, max protect if you feel like 3 routes is going to be enough. Usually if they're man coverage a lot, man blitz, I'll do the 3 routes. If they're playing zone, I'll give myself a second check down with the tight end with a little flat route or something. But I'll just wait, usually see what they do. Sometimes take the 2-yard pass, like don't be like trying to do too much. Take the 2-yard pass sometimes. Cause see, you force it, you're gonna throw a pick. So take the short pass, because you can take the short pass and playmaker it up. And I've caught so many people like that. But you're gonna have to max protect that tight end. So like I see him on it, and then just playmaker him up, and now you got options. And that's a pick. But whatever. It's a nice little scheme to build around, and then you make sure you got your quick toss run. You got your PA end around. You got your counter run. You got your tight end hook. So that's the 4 plays that I use. Your base play, you want to kind of keep it, keep it to the scheme. So like one that I like to use is the flanker drive. This is like another way, like you can come out and flanker drive as your base, and if they're playing like man coverage, it runs like a little fade route out. Okay, so like if they're playing like man coverage and they're just trying to get in your face, you're gonna get an ISO one-on-one. So what I like to do is I like to bring them inside. So when you bring them inside, it takes that corner back and it moves them down a little bit. See how he moved down a little bit? And then when I move him out, he's got 5 extra yards. So you want to move him in so he brings him down a little bit, so you got a little bit more space to get separation. It's optional to max protect, but really just boom, and then just hammer time, throw that bitch. Okay, so it's just one way, like man coverage Not too many people really catching. Like he's probably like if I run it like this, he's already out over there. I mean, I'll still get it, but you know, you want to kind of bring him in if you can. Another thing I gotta start doing is stepping into the pocket. I gotta get better at that. Let me see if I tap R2. So, let me see if I pump fake maybe. Ah, okay. It's a little tricky when they blitzing. So let's see. Let me send him right there. With the pump fake, he didn't really bite on it. Man coverage. I don't know why he swats the ball. But you don't get those animations as much. Like that's a timing throw, but when you move him inside, you got more. Look at the separation now. Because he comes in that extra 3 to 5 yards. So definitely when you run this play, man, make sure you motion him inside. Brings that corner down. Certain formations you got to be careful. Like if they got that defensive end or a linebacker out there in his way and he jams them up, you got to be a little careful. But pass lead inside. See what the. I hate how they run into each other sometimes. It's crazy. Oh, that's cheeks. CPU cheat me again, so I gotta pick a new play. I think I got one more money play. You're gonna audible to this close flex. Trying to find the best formation to do it from. You can probably do it from the I form. Alright, so just pick a play, run it flipped. I'm just gonna go random play. And then I think it's the boot shot. Yeah. Alright, so what you're going to do, you're going to take the fullback, put him in a vertical, and flip the play. Now look at the vertical. Instead of him running just that straight flat route, and usually, you know, that flat route's like a horrible route in this game. It doesn't really get a lot, or it runs straight to the sideline. You don't really get anything. But when you run it like this, he looks like he's going to the flat, and then he cuts straight upfield. Okay, it's gonna be like a little delayed, but it's a lot better than, you know, not really getting anything. Mainly what I like to do is just run like a little crossing route. And look, as you see, he cuts upfield. I could probably block that tight end. So like, put him up like there, like that. Flip the play. Run it like that. There we go. Now we cooking in the kitchen. And just wait for it. Oh my God! Look at this! Whoa, man! I had him wide open. No. Put him in a vertical. Flip the play. I don't even know if I'll be able to do all these adjustments. So
694.
put him in a slant. Oh no! Oh, bro! Whatever I did is that motherfucker's getting wide open.
Yo, Chief. Right or one. Express. 618.
Emotions be fucking people up.
What's up?
And man, wide open too. Easy little 20-yard pass, bro. Like you, I might start using that more. Another little play that I like is this wide post. I use it against like cover 2 and shit. Like cover 2 man. Put the tight end in a smart out route. That'll pull that deep half to the right. I wish I could smart route that route by what's his name? I'm gonna let him run like that. Yeah, let him run like that. Now, usually what this should do is should allow you to pass lead a little to the right for the one play. Right, nope, practice mode. Got a goddamn linebacker running with my let me see if I what these deep pass, bro. Deep pass are hard to throw on this year. There's so many plays I haven't ran yet in here. This one right here is OP as fuck. Waller gets that fucking route ability. I like this route. Yo, does Waller have like an ability on route running? Hold up. I'm gonna back out. Yo, Mans is lighting up over there. Like he got a route running ability. Maybe that I don't know about. I know he gets better catches on the sidelines, like short passes. But my man's was highlighting 20 yards down the field. I'm trying to see. You know, they add so many of these things in here, man. Sometimes they might have accidentally gave someone one. Improved catching on short routes. It doesn't say that he does. It's gonna suck. We ain't gonna have. Fuck you, Trent. Dude don't even like sometimes, bro, I'm gonna be honest. The linemen superstars aren't really good, bro. I'm gonna be honest. Cause I've been having Rodney Hudson just get trampled on by fucking defensive linemen. Like Trent Brown, he struggles against Bosa one-on-one unless he double teams him. Like other than that, it's fucking ridiculous. So good riddance. I'm glad we ain't got this dude. Don't want to fuck him. He don't want to fucking play football anyway. He want to fucking eat bagels and get paid. The fuck out of here. But it's gonna be an interesting year, bro. I'm a little hyped. I'm trying to get into this thing. Like I want to take the 4-3. Yeah, nasty streak's nice and shit, but at the end of the day, you know, it only works on like toss plays and some counter runs. It's about the only time that you can really get it off. But then, you know, he's not, I don't know. He's not very agile and shit in space. So sometimes he's not gonna block the person you want half the time. Like he'll block a safety. But I be wanting him to go after linebackers and shit. You can't control him. It's fucking stupid. But shit. Next year, fellas, I'm gonna show you what we're gonna have. I'm not gonna add it to this year because my team, like the team right now, they're not equipped to run it like it's going to be next year. Like we got a new team completely rebuilt next year. Y'all are gonna see 3-4 plays in y'all books next year. Now, just because it's 3-4 doesn't mean it's a 3-4 defense. It doesn't mean, oh, I got a 3-4 in my defense, I can add 3-4 odd and shit. Y'all need to know how the scheme is. It's a 4-3 under defense. So there's going to be some 4-3 under. There's going to be 4-3 over plus, 4-3 normal. Then you're going to have 2-3-4 formations. Okay? So your 3-4 plays that you're going to have is going to be over, I believe. This is one of them. This will be one of our formations. It's not too bad. I could work with it. It's got cover 6. It's got a nice little cover 1. It's mainly just keep 5 guys around the line. So you're going to have 2 edge rushers. So that means, bro, Waller's locked in for like 4 years, bro. At a very cheap deal, bro. He won't be able to fucking go in free agency unless he just decides he wants to get paid more or whatever. But you just lock him in for the next 5 years, we good. But yeah, we're gonna have the 3-4 over. I'm tired as fuck. So I could use the engage 8. Oh yes, I'm using that sting pinch zone. Like I'll go engage 8 and then audible the sting pinch zone. That'd be nice. Got the crossfire. Got the Tampa 2. Oh, I'm gonna make some magic with this, bro. I can already see. I just don't have the players right now, bro. But next year, definitely, we're going to take this 3-4 over, and then we have the 3-4 over edge. Now, the over edge is going to look like a 4-3, even though it's in the 3-4 set. The only thing is that linebacker, which is your Leo,
is going to be on the line. It's going to be like, I guess sometimes he's in a rush position, like a stand-up position, depending on how you line shift. But other than that, it'll look like a 4-3 defense. But everything, like, you can get some exotic stuff out of here, like the snake blitzes and shit. You make sure you just want to get the ISO on them. I'm tired as fuck. But those are going to be our two new defenses that we're going to have in our book next year. I'm assuming, you know, if you're not sure, just go look at the Chargers playbook. That's Gus Bradley's defense. So you just go in here and you kind of get a look at it. Yeah, he's locked in for a few years, if I'm not mistaken. We actually got him on a steal compared to what these other tight ends are getting paid. All right, so we got, this is what our defense is gonna have. We're gonna have the over plus 4-3 under. I'm gonna double check all these plays. Yeah, you got the cover 3 double safety blitz. Oh yes, that's the play I want right there. The free safety. I mean, I use the engage 8, but I'd rather use the free safety fire 3 press, bro. That's the play that you want in your book. That one's money, especially if you like turbo blitzing and shit. Yeah. Over plus. I gotta do something with 4-3 normal, man. Like, I don't know, I've been slacking. Traditional 4-3 normal, you would want 2 good pass rushers on the ends, but Raiders don't have 2 good pass rushers on the end. You got 2 power rushers, and you can't contain the edge with power rushers versus the pass. So it's pretty much why I've given up trying to play fucking 4-3 normal. Even though it's got some nice little blitzes and shit. Like that Mike Blitz 3, that shit look nice. But it's pretty much going, we're still gonna have the big nickel, we're still gonna have the dime rush, we're still gonna have the dollar. They're gonna take away one of our nickel defenses. So I mean, we got the wide 9. You can make the double A gap from the wide 9, so it's not really a loss for real, but that's gonna be our defense, I believe. Maybe they add some plays, maybe they don't, you know, whatever, but definitely I'm a little excited about this 3-4 over though. I think I could incorporate it to my style of play, because I mean, if you think about it, you gotta know who your Leo is, you know. And when you're running a hybrid defense with a 4-3 and a 3-4 in this game, setting your depth chart can be a little tricky. Okay, so I'm gonna probably be labbing different ways to place players so that I can get my Leo wherever I want him. Leo is basically your pass rusher that can sometimes drop into coverage. The term Leo is linebacker and end, kind of the elephant of the defensive line or whatever. Jack of all trades. Personally, you know, like Khalil Mack or something like that, like 240, 6'2", 240, 250, somewhere in that range. That rookie that we drafted in the draft, he's gonna be a possible Leo. Other than that, I'm kind of curious what we might not re-sign Furl or Crosby, because I don't think they really fit our scheme, to be honest. Like, if we're going with the with this and smaller defensive ends that can kind of drop into coverage, you know, that means Crosby and Furrow, they're gonna have to drop inside and play defensive tackle. So it's just, you know, I mean, figure stuff out, and we'll go from there. But appreciate. Nah, bro. I mean, he was on contract, and yeah, I guess they asked for a pay cut from him or something. I don't know the details. It wasn't like he wanted to be released. You know, it was money, bro. That the fucking Raiders were in cap trouble and we needed to fix our defense. At the end of the day, man, we had too much invested in our offensive line and we couldn't afford to buy a defense. And that's what happens, you know. It's like, if we were going to keep that offensive line, we were going to have to get rid of Derek Carr. That's the only way that would have worked. If we were going to keep that offensive line, we could have got rid of Carr, traded him for a draft pick, got a rookie quarterback, freed up like 20 something mil in fucking cap space. Could have signed 4 or 5 decent starters for our defense. And then, boom, we were good. But we were still going to have to let Trent go. Trent killed us, bro. How much was Trent making? How much is, like, I'm thinking you can go in here and look at salaries. I know they're not exactly right, but they're somewhere in the ballpark. Maybe next year I can get a franchise started or something, man. I wanted to do it this year, like I was doing it this year, bro. At the end of the day, people are on that other shit, bro, and I can't deal with that. What would it be under? Yeah, I wouldn't say lost, bro. Dude didn't even play last year. You know, at the end of the day, like, we were paying that man to fucking ride the bench. But if y'all want to get into the money situation, this man had 3 years left on his contract. So after this year, it would have been like 2 years left. He was due 13 mil this year. That's what it would have cost us to keep him on the roster. See, Darren Waller's locked up to 2023. So he's got 2 more years left in his contract. But we signed him for a 4-year contract. He's making decent money, bro. That's a steal, bro. If we're paying this guy like 6 mil a year, and he's like one of the best tight ends in the league, and these other tight ends are wanting like 20 something, 25 mil a year, bro, we got a steal, bro. Like, you can come over here to the fucking, who's the highest paid tight end right now? You go to like the Chiefs. Yeah, this man like making 15 mil this year. Are they gonna keep him though? That's the question. Can you afford to pay this man 52 mil? And then, ooh, I can't wait! I can't wait! Look at this! I fucking can't wait! I'm evil. I can't wait! Chiefs are gonna struggle right here. Y'all see what I'm looking at, don't you? Ooh. That's gonna hurt now. 40 something mil a year. Shit. They ain't gonna have no defense or something. Shit. Who else is locked in? Yep, and Chris Jones 20 mil, really? And Frank Clark's locked in. Oh, he's gonna be they're gonna have to release him. They don't have a lot of people though locked into that, so they might have like a fresh team in 2023. Most of them not locked in. They got a lot of people contracts about to come up. They're gonna have to think about. Only person they got locked in is just these few nobodies, low future reserves. But they not gonna be able to get any free agents this year, bro. With that right there, him and Kelsey, bro, that's like half your team salary right there, bro. It's like them two is like 60 mil, that's 70, 80, that's 83, 87, 88, somewhere in that range. 100 and 110 right there. That's just, bro, that's four players. That's like 110 mil, bro. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Six players. That's 110 mil against the cap space when your limit is like 200 mil. Hell nah, they gon' I can't fucking wait, bro. Signed out those little pretty little contracts, and fucked yourself up. You gave that man that much money. They were like, man, we're gonna give him all the money at the end of the contract. We're gonna lock him in early. And we're gonna give him 104 mil up front. That ain't even right, bro. He got paid more than that, I think, didn't he? I don't know. That's ridiculous, bro. That's crazy. But you can go back down here, bro, and look at our shit. Like, he was gonna cost us 14 mil. We cleared that up. Yo, we gotta pick his 5th year option up, bro. This year, we got to pick his 5th year option up. Yeah, they couldn't even fucking fit that shit in. It's like 50 something million a year. Yeah, we need to pick his option up. Waller's locked in for 2 more years. Richie, we're gonna have to draft a fucking guard next year. I just hope next year we don't spend another 1st round pick on a damn lineman, but we probably are. Instead of just bringing a vet in. We got rid of him, we good. Oh! He got 2 years left on his contract. 2 years left. And there is no, hold up. There ain't no penalty for releasing him either year. The penalty's low. It's like 6 mil. And we would save 18 million if we release this guy. We could make some moves with 18 million. We re-sign Hankins, I do believe. See, we let Gabe go, so we freed up 10 mil. damn near 10 mil by letting him go. We let him go, we freed up 11 more mil. We let him go, we freed up more money. That's another 10 mil. We re-signed him to a ridiculous contract. Well, it wasn't too bad. Bro, we got a 1-year rental on this guy, bro. Look how cheap that shit is. For like $1 million. That's what you call fucking doing a damn thing. I'm a little disappointed we got rid of Hurst, but we did get Solomon. So there's that. Kwiatkowski, his deal got restructured, so he's not making no 7 mil. Crosby still got another year in the tank, so he's great, bro. Yeah, we gotta let him go. When your 4th round pick is doing better production than your 1st round pick, but look at the difference on what they're making. That's ridiculous. This man's making 10 times as much more than the guy that's out here putting production in. Yeah, we're not gonna re-sign him. I can almost assure you that. Like, he good against the run, but I'm not gonna. I wouldn't re-sign him for no fucking 10 something million a year. 10, 12 million. Hell no. Like, if I sign a defensive end for pass rushing, that motherfucker gotta put production on the field. Ruggs got a couple years on his 2023 for his 5th year. See, Renfro, he putting production in, bro. He be getting damn near 1,000 yards a year. Damn, bro, it's gonna kill us when we have to re-sign these players. Oh, we need to re-sign him, bro, long term. Yep, we let him go. Freed up 3 million on the cap space. Took that 3 million and then we upgraded and we got fucking Casey Hayward. He took a corner too high, bro. He's paying this man too much money. I know, right? Let Harris go. We need to let Richard go, bro. We don't need to be paying no 3rd down back $3.5 million, bro. Nothing against Richard though, but a fucking role player, fuck out of here. Oh yeah, he's got to go. We need to get rid of him. Hell no, no. That's too much. He ain't got no production. I think his got restructured. We didn't re-sign. We didn't re-sign. We brought him back on a 1-year deal. Let him go. See, we got a nice little 1-year rental off him for $1 million. So I mean, he did good. I think we re-signed him to a 1-year deal too. He need to do something this year though. I need to start back using this guy again, bro. I was liking him for a while. I just gotta find something that he's good at running. Schematically, probably like run like some hitch routes and shit. Give him some like short, easy routes. Collins, that motherfucker. I don't even know why we hyped up to get him. I wasn't a fan of that move, bringing him in. I wanted that guy that was on the Steelers, Hargrave or whatever the fuck. I think he's on the Eagles now. Where they got at? Yeah, this is the guy that I wanted us to go out and get. I think he fit our scheme a lot better.
This is the player card. Here you can see your player's strengths and weaknesses by looking at their archetype ratings.
He got decent strength, 88 strength. He got the finesse move. He got decent block shed. Decent speed, acceleration, pursuit. Man, he'd be the perfect fucking interior guy for us. Whatever. But hey, I need some sleep, bro. I'm gonna catch up with y'all.